Very good afternoon to everyone. My name is Vaibhav and I'm the founder and CEO of IIMSkills. And I'm going to host this orientation class for Abhisheka, Afreen, Naveen, Saloni, Shiva, Shruti, Sunita, T. Veena Rani, Tanu, Jakira, somebody using a device name, Neha BP, Rubna. Hi, everyone. Before we guys proceed, and Dr. Nandita as well, I'm sorry. Before we guys proceed, let me say hi again in the chat box. Can I have your quick acknowledgement that you're all able to hear my voice loud and clear? You guys can see the screen. And I'm recording this class so that we can upload the session recording there on our YouTube channel. You guys can check every promise made by us in case you're planning to take up the program with us. Okay, lovely. Thanks, Naveen, Dr. Nandita, Tanu, everybody. So let me quickly set up the agenda for the lesson today. Guys, in the class, I will help you to understand the content writing industry overview. What exactly content writing is, how exactly content writers works, what exactly they do, why brands they hire writers, what they achieve, different types of content creation platforms, and much more. So an overview of each and everything around content writing is what we will learn. Then we will be talking about two sources of income any content writer can generate using content writing. And the most important part that you will learn today is that how. See, people give a lot of information there on YouTube channels. As a content writer, you can make money, but typically nobody explains that what are the best practices to reach at that level. So we will also address that. Then we will also be helping you to learn the long-term content writing industry vision. See, one myth we have observed people develop while they are searching for any kind of courses. They believe that in a short run of 1 month, 2 months time, they will be able to go ahead and make big out of it, which is not true. I'm going to help you to understand the realistic expectations you should go ahead and keep from the time investment point of view to become somebody in the content industry, not even pro. Then I will be giving you an overview of IIMSkills Content Writing Master Training Program overview, that what exactly this course is all about. Why is that we are the most respected content writing institution delivering content writing programs since last many years. I will also help you to understand and meet with more than 18,000 plus professionals, those who have independently done content writing training with us, and 35,000 plus overall students who have done other programs with us. You can interact with them, you can talk with them. I will be showing you everything around what people have achieved in the recent batches. As we have mentioned that the students, they write for Times of India. I will show you that how many of those have written their articles. I will also show you that how many of them have got a job. So everything, so live, okay? The last part will be open Q&A round. So in the last 15 minutes, for the first 45 minutes, I will introduce the overall slides. Then the last 15 minutes are dedicated for the open Q&A part so that you guys can ask me anything related to content writing. Hope the overall session agenda is clear to all. Now, before I talk about it, I would like to take one promise from Abhisheka, Afreen, Bhavya, Dr. Nandita, Fahim, Isha, Krishna, Kashia, Naveen, Rubhana, Saloni, Shruti, Garg, Shukra, Nihar, Sunil, T. Veena Rani, Tanu, Jakira, Neha BP, and somebody using smart device name Infinity Smart 5. Okay. A promise that I would like to take is that given it is an online session, in fact, you are not allowed to unmute yourself. So I don't want this session to be like a radio type session where I am the only speaker and you are only listeners. Let's make it interactive. I will ask you questions around this subject. I want you guys to fully participate with the help of chat option. Okay. So whenever I'll ask you a question, please don't sit lazy, idle. Please go ahead and interact. That way I'll get more energy. I'll be able to go ahead and put better light on the subject. And I'll be able to go ahead and make sure that you're all connected with me properly. Just to brief you, I'm down with 102 fever right now, but I'm still hosting the best session from my side because I'm committed for the same. So I need the same commitment from your side too. All right. So guys, now I have my first question that's ready. My question is, why do you think all of a sudden, now you might have noticed in the last 2-3 years, why do you think all of a sudden there is a buzz in the market for content writers? So why do you think, the question is, why people or businesses, they hire content writers? What are their business goals or objectives they fulfill through content writers? Example, in sales, if I hire somebody, the guy helps me to get sales. In marketing, if I hire somebody, the guy helps me to do marketing. So in content writing industry, why do you think businesses or companies, they hire content writers? What they accomplish? through content writers. This will help us to understand where exactly you are in terms of your understanding stage. Shruti says because they're the face of the company. Lovely. Content is king. Absolutely correct. To sell. Okay, lovely. Okay, lovely. What about others? And that's perfectly okay that if you're in that self-doubt, whether my answer is correct or not. We are not expecting right answers. We are expecting only answers. To promote a business, okay. To spread the word. Make people aware about what services you offer. Digitally famous, okay, lovely. To increase their businesses, lovely. To connect with the heart of the people, okay, means connecting somebody emotionally, okay, through internet, lovely. Good content can increase sales, okay, lovely. Business generate leads through content, lovely, okay. To create awareness about business, right? To create a buzz, okay. Okay, lovely. What about others? So let's first understand. I think each one of you have answered. Let me create sharing information. Thank you. First and foremost, understand there are 4 forms for which or through which we can share our content. What are these 4 forms? Text. What are examples for the same? Blogs, articles. These are text form of content creation. Videos. Voice. Voice means podcast. And infographics. Images. Nowadays, you guys engage a lot with images. Example, Instagram, Snapchat. That's one of the way to distribute your content, correct? A content writer, they can write a script here. This guy can actually go ahead, create the entire storyline for a podcast here. Another creative work can be done here. And of course, it is also written by a writer. These are 4 forms as of today to distribute any kind of a content. Am I clear to everybody? Understand the why behind it. Why any type of a company will generate these contents. Guys, now the most important, market. So of course, market is very broad. Content writers has various or different types of content creation requirement. However, the market requires you to help you or for online sales, lead generation, brand building. These are 4 core objectives. And I'm not saying these are the only objectives, but these are core objectives any organization may fulfill with the help of these 3 or these 4, I would say, content creation best practices through a writer. So let's dive into this with some examples so that all of you can relate with this particular term better. So now online sales companies, what are these? Or what are these types of companies? Amazon, Flipkart, Zomato, or any such types of companies. They are all online acquisition based companies or customer acquisition based company. For a minute, just ask yourself, if you wish to buy iPhone 11, how do you buy? You either open the app for Amazon or you go to their website, correct? So let me go ahead and do this right here. Amazon, and I wish to buy iPhone. I'm going to write iPhone 11 here. I'll search. I have, let's say, for a minute, product in front of me. Let's say this is the product. I'll click add to cart and we'll make a purchase. Now, for a minute, pay attention to this part. These images are created by a graphic guy. These videos are created by a video team. This page is designed by a front-end developer. But if they don't have a writer who has written this, these words, the product description, do you think they'll be able to sell this product? If it is just one image here, there are no words written here, nothing. It's empty. Just pricing is there, an image of a phone is there, or a video is there, and somebody has designed it. Do you think this is possible for somebody to go ahead and make their buying decisions? Answer seems no to me. What about you guys? Yes or no? Now ask yourself that for Amazon, how many products do they have or how many products do they list every day? I guess millions. Agree? Who write these product descriptions? You guys. Was this clear? On the other side, see, everybody, including you and me, we just don't directly open Amazon. Sometimes we also go ahead and Google a term. Example, iPhone 11. iPhone 11, when I've Googled, I've realized that 2.2 million people, they monthly search in India iPhone 11. This is Indian market. When they search, what I have found, 750,000 people almost, they click on organic results. 380,000 people paid ads. Rest, they do not click anywhere. They react like this after Googling a term. Now, can you guys see this? ADS sponsored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 340,000 or 80,000 people, they react here. If I as an Amazon or if I as Chroma or some Cashify or somebody, okay, JioMart, if as a business I'm not here, what I will miss out? 380,000 people, correct? Those who may buy, and as a business, Amazon is into selling of these phones, right? Amazon wishes to sell every time when somebody clicks this. So when I click here, I again land to a page, right? This page stands for a landing page where somebody has landed. Landing page content is created by who? You guys. The advertisement is created by a digital marketing team of the brand, not you. But the copywriter, they writes ad copies. Copywriter helps them to go ahead and convert these types of content landing pages so that in the end of the day, the maximum number of conversions or sales can happen. Was this clear? Without a writer, Amazon cannot sell, or any company, forget just Amazon, any company, into acquisition of a customer where there is no human touch or no human interaction. It is difficult for brands to convince somebody to buy something. Was this clear? I need an acknowledgement in the chat box. Second important thing, guys, I have said 7 lakh some people, they click here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are organic results. Now, let me explain you guys what organic result stands for. Have you ever heard about a term called SEO? SEO means that you don't pay anything to Google or search engines. You still get free of cost traffic. And this traffic is not something that you can generate overnight. For example, when you guys Googled something like this, content writing course, okay? You might have seen that iimskills ranked in front of you as first website, or it appeared as first website. Maybe on the top, there were ads. Now, this is not something that can be done overnight, or this is not something that you can just go ahead and do it with the help of some writing some just figure or content words. No. So there are companies such as Google, Yahoo, Bing. What they have given? Webmaster guidelines at Search Central. Okay. Can you understand this? Now, Google has given us a lot of best practices. There are around 220 plus that we need to follow. And they say, or when I say Google, I mean all the search engines. Okay. They suggest that you follow these practices. And if you follow this, we will rank you higher. Now, the point is, if we will go back to iPhone, the organization, Amazon, if they do not receive 744,000 free of cost traffic, what they will miss out again? An opportunity to convert a client, a search into a sale. Agree? If my content doesn't rank, I may miss out content writing course that is being searched 10,000 times a month. I may not get traffic like that for free. Understood? An advantage is the buyers, they make their buying decision because of this. So now, for a content writer, this cannot be influenced by a SEO guy. This cannot be influenced by the ads people or marketing guys or developers. The content writer needs to understand all the facts and figures created by these search engines, that what will make content to be ranked there on the top listings. When that happens, eventually you will be appreciated by the company because you understand all the guidelines. You are a perfect writer. And you are the driver to these sales for any brand, not just Amazon. Because that's the end goal an organization is keeping in their mind. They want to sell more to the people who are searching or browsing through their applications or websites. Was this clear, everybody? First type of a business is clear. On the other side, there is something called lead generation. How many of you have no idea what are leads? How many of you have never heard about what are leads? Okay, so you have never heard about leads. No problem. Let me explain you guys first what are leads. So when all of you have inquired for a course here at iimskills for content writing master course, have you all given your Aadhaar card details to iimskills? PAN card details to iimskills? Credit card details to iimskills? Answer is no. And it was not needed. What all you have given to us? Name, email, and phone number. Correct? Name to address you, email to forward the details, phone to call you. Correct? And all the people who are participating in an online class with me right now, or those who have been interacted by my team members, Shiva, Archie, Vinay, or any other person, everybody is interested to content writing training program learning. Correct? To sell you guys the course, I needed this. Correct? So when I have details from a prospect who is willing to sign up for product or service that I offer, or anyone in the market offers, that is a part of lead count. So now a credit card agent from ICICI Bank, the one who would like to give you a credit card, if this guy needs to sell you a credit card, this guy would require your name, email, number, payslip, PAN card, Aadhaar card, residence proof, and everything. Then only you're a lead for this guy, correct? In my case, you're a lead with name, email, and number. A property agent would like to outsource you or give you on rent a place. This guy only need your phone number. That's it, to contact you and show you the property, correct? So that's a lead in the case of property agent. Is this clear? What are leads? Okay, now let me help you to understand something that each one of you will be able to relate with. And you will understand that how important content writers are. And people, see, I wrote one article for Times of India news channel. And years back, that was in 2019, I said, this is before COVID thing, that content writing is an underrated market. And now, luckily, people have started realizing that how important it is to hire a writer. So now the point is, today you will all be able to understand that without a writer, no one can run a business. Now, I'm giving you an example that each one of you will be able to relate with the same thing. Months ago, or I would say weeks ago, somehow you realize that content writing can be one of the things that you can learn, maybe to start your work from home, maybe to restart your career, maybe to build a passive source of income. Maybe you have a passion to write. Something like this happened with you, correct? I need a yes or no. And the sources were maybe YouTube, maybe Quora, maybe articles there on internet, maybe a friend who referred you. 30 plus people are online with me. And this is for sure, 30 of you have searched for something different from one to each other. Some of you might have searched content writing careers. Some of you might have searched content writing work from home options. Some of you might have searched, is content writing best for female, work from home for female? Some of you might have searched directly for a course. Some of you might have searched for online course, best course, Delhi, Mumbai, something. Each one of you have Googled something different from one to each other. Eventually, whenever you Googled or you checked the YouTube or you checked Quora or whatever you have checked, you found iimskills. Happened? And I am 100% sure that before this research of content writing thing, in your entire history, since your birth, you've never heard about us as a brand. But the day you started searching about content writing, you realize that they're the biggest player in the market. This happened with you. I'm sure about it, right? because we don't advertise. So I know this, that you might have never heard about us ever until unless you've been not referred by somebody. Correct? And then you started speaking with Shiva. And before this, though you were not aware about what I Am Skills is, obviously you were not even aware about who Vaibhav Kakkad is, the founder. So nobody, right? Just for a minute, just ask yourself, who did this? Who made Sunil comfortable, Rubana comfortable, who made Saloni comfortable or Abhishek comfortable that I am okay to give my phone number, email ID to Vaibhav or I Am Skills. They are not going to spam me. 15 days ago, we were completely an anonymous people for you. You've never heard about us. Today, you felt comfortable. And at the same time, while you were researching, there are other organizations too. There are other organizations too, right? But you've not given your numbers to those guys. You've given it to us. Why? Because you felt that trust. Now, pick up the thin line. Who developed this trust? Shiva. You were not even aware about Shiva months ago or weeks ago. Vaibhav, not at all. If I ever take this credit, I've been saying this since last many years. If I ever take this credit that I have created I Am Skills, I'm the biggest wrong person in the business history. I Am Skills is created only because of one person or one people or one category of my business vertical, that is content writers. After this, we meet. Abhisheka can meet me only once they have details about I Am Skills. All of such thing happens when and why? Because writers have done the job months ago, years ago, whether it is for YouTube and all. So just imagine that how important, and just for your information, I'm into lead generation business. I pick up qualified leads and try to sell them my courses. Like me, 95% of businesses across the world, not just India, across the world will ask you to generate qualified leads through content writing. You can pick up Naukri.com. You can pick up any freelancing websites. You can pick up any kind of a subject. You will be able to see this. Yes, Vaibhav was right. This is the only thing that I've done in my entire life. I have not done any other thing other than content. So no one can guide you better than me. So remember this part, that as a writer, you are the business drivers. And as I said in 2019 to Times of India, you're underrated. You were underrated, not anymore. Especially after COVID, when people have started going digital, many people have started doing digital practices. They've realized that how important it is for a content creator or writer to be online, and they need you to produce the right kind of a script, right kind of a content, right kind of an article. The last part is brand building. Now, ask yourself, how many of you have noticed this part? You have never been to few websites while searching for content writing courses, but still you are able to go ahead and see their details there on internet. Have you noticed this part, guys? Some people are targeting you using ads there on Instagram, Facebook. Google is suggesting you to read about something related to content writing, though you have never read about them. Something related to content writing in every type of a search that you're doing is happening or coming in front of you. How is that happening? That's because internet knows your behavior. For example, I'm flying somewhere outside India in next 10 days. Google is aware about my behavior, though I have not booked anything through internet. It is through my company travel portal. Just because I've been saying this over a call to my colleagues or somebody that I'm traveling at a place and I've named that place, what's happening now? For that particular place, I've been targeted by brands because my phone is the biggest spy that I'm carrying with me. So they are listening to me and they're showing me personalized ads. Now I'm going to create with you what's happening with most of the people and how people, they build a great brand in front of their audiences using content writers as a main key role player. So you're a writer. People know your behavior. So I'll say that there is something called Tina. This is a hypothetical name. Tina is a female. She got married in 2017, had her first kid in 2019. After that, Tina, she's a great girl. Earlier she was working for, let's say, a big banking company, but now she cannot leave her kid at home, but she would like to utilize her 4 to 5 hours a day. Okay, work from home. And she would like to work at her convenient hours. It should not be a fixed hourly structure thing. So she's passionate about her career, but very committed for her kid as well. Okay. Now she's searching for something. All of a sudden, she started researching about content writing. So content organizations or any company have already done your profiling. So you will have a storyline in front of you. How? First, you will hear about an institute, let's say iimskills, that we are the one who drives this particular kind of a course or courses around it. Then, similar like Tina's profile, there will be Meena. Meena will appear in front of you and she will actually give you the insight that I was struggling after my first baby. I was planning to get into a new career and then I landed to a content writing as a term. And finally, I am here. I learned a course from an institute and I'm working. A similar kind of a story that will happen in front of you and that you will click like, or you'll get a click like, she's me. It's just a difference of me and T. Okay. That Meena turned into Tina. So in exactly what I'm just trying to tell you, that a storyline can be created in a way that will touch you emotionally. And then you are forced to take that decision. And obviously, if every time you will pick up your phone and you will hear a story of this girl or similar like these girls, what do you get? You'll get a brand impression that they are the one who can do this for me as well. And until unless you are not in that particular impression that I do not want to go for a training program or something, if you have that kind of mind frame that I'm aiming to learn something, I'm sure you will actually be taking up a program. They may not be as big as what people think, but still, because they targeted you properly, they actually reached out to you with a proper storyline that was established by a writer. They have built that brand image in front of you. Eventually, they've got a sale. That's the final role here. But still, remember, without a writer, this cannot be done. So people, they establish big brands in front of their audiences with the help of this, with various types of marketing tricks. That can be remarketing campaign, retargeting campaign, re-nurturing campaign, email nurturing campaign, and a lot more. Was this clear? Quick yes, no, maybe. Now, these are broad markets. Broad means almost like 98% of market coverage. This is even a lesser number. 99%, I would say, is around this. However, the market also has a demand for proofreaders, SOP writers, social media writers, email writers, and there are different types of job profiles. Times of India may hire an editor. Such types of companies that I'm just now naming you guys, these are very limited types of companies in the market. For example, if I'll ask you, okay, name me newspapers in India. How many news channels are there? Maybe 100, maybe 500. But if I'll ask you how many types of companies are into lead generation business, there is no end limit to this, correct? So just remember this part, that there are demand for different types of organizations according to different types of nature of organization business or businesses. Given everybody is now clear about something called what and why content writers are hired, means their overall business goals, right? Can I have a quick yes that all of you are clear that why there is a demand, what businesses they achieve from you guys? Now let me help you to understand your goals and how are you going to meet, or how are you going to achieve them. So now we are aware about the market scenario. Let's understand your scenario. Why are you here? So I would like to ask Saloni, Himanshi, Abhisheka, everybody, what would you like to get after learning content writing? Freelancing, a job, a business? What exactly do you have in your mind? Business, freelancing, job, okay. Freelancing, a remote job, flexible job, content marketing, writing professional. Okay, so I would say that we have 50% audience for the job purposes, 50% audience for the freelancing purposes. Lovely. So I will first address the job part, but before I address something, I would like to share something very important with you guys. What do you understand by a word called unconditional? When there are no conditions attached, right? Remember one thing, in this entire world, there is only one person, or actually there are actually two people, those who will actually be giving you a unconditional advice, and that's your parents. That's it. Even your life partner you're spending your life with, they have conditions attached. That's the reality. Now, second important thing is you guys are asking for a career advice. From whom? Career counselors, counselors working at these institutes, or the company's owner, that's me, example, or some other institution CEO. See, we are all conditional, and who we are sellers. I am trying to sell you a course. See, I'm down with 102 fever and I'm still hosting a session. What if after 4:30 the session is over and somebody asks me, my second line will be, no, I'm down with fever, talk to me tomorrow. Because here, core interested that I'll earn money. Getting me? Nobody has a dare like me to tell, because people typically try to modify their pitches, words and everything just as per the situation. I want all of you to remember few facts that I'm going to create. If it is a job or a freelancing career, the way I'm going to create it, this is the only way that you're going to get it. Otherwise, no matter who and how, they're going to tell you that, oh, you'll get a job, you won't. So remember something. You all have to go ahead and accept these facts. You will today understand that whether you are meant for content writing career or not. If you are, go for it. If you're not, don't go for it. And accept these words that I'm going to create. Please don't fall in a trap created by any person. All of them are selling you, including me. But for the next 30 minutes, I'm unconditional, like your parents. That's one of the reasons that I have so far created a program through which people are benefited and they don't come back and shout, Vaibhav, you cheated us. And if there are, so in life so far, there are only 3 negative reviews given by people. You check my bold replies to those guys that I was not wrong, because I know what my job is, right? So guys, let's get into it. First and foremost, understand that how do you get a job? Different companies have different demands from the content writer. Example, if it is Times of India and they're hiring editor, they prefer hiring a person who understands writing a PR or press columns. Okay, that you have worked in these types of departments, or you have hands-on experience about it. If it is a publication house, okay, they expect that you are a published author. You have done some types of book publishing, because that's the end goal. Salespeople, what they need to have in their life, sales experience. Like these companies are demanding something correct. And the company into business, types of marketing tactics, okay, they expect SEO knowledge. Similarly, companies into SOP or agencies, they expect you have written some of the college admission, visa rejection, all such types of SOPs. And the world is so diversified, natures of business are so diversified. So depending upon a nature of a business, people expect you have worked on similar kind of a content creation profile, statement of purpose or purposes. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want college admission in Michigan University? Visa application, why it got rejected? SEO is search engine optimization. Nandita, I'll answer all of these things. Pay attention to this thing, okay? Different types of businesses will ask different types of content knowledge, okay? And now to get these jobs, you need to have a portfolio. What's portfolio? That you have done this real time, not with you in a Word document, live. It should be there on internet somewhere. This is called digital resume. I repeat myself, digital resume. Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay. Now the point is, I don't have any idea. My course is for 4 months here at IMSkill, the longest course. I have no idea who will come and hire you the day you are graduating. Times of India, I may be hiring myself for, I may be hiring for Zomato, I may be hiring for lead generation based company, I may be hiring for XYZ different types of companies. So basically, given I don't have any idea, I need my students to build their entire portfolio, right? Student needs to work upon every type of a content. Agree? They should write various types of content copies so that this is what they can go ahead and pitch to their clients. They can show to the people, okay, I've worked around it. And that is what it becomes as your digital resume. Now, remember one thing, guys. As a student, wherever you learn content writing, you need to build this. This is not something without it you can get a job. Without it, no matter what you do, you need to go ahead and have a good looking portfolio with you. And this is the only thing that drives that trust. Okay. And you're going to get a job accordingly. Now, a quick thing that I would like to again ask to all of you. And the question is, for Vaibhav, in an orientation class, it's very easy to say that you have written a PR, you have published a book, you have written SEO-based articles for 10, 15 websites, you have done some types of things. Do you know that how much time it takes to write a book? How much time it will take for you to write 3,000 words article every day? This nobody highlights. Guys, those who are here to get their first job, without a portfolio, nobody will give you a job. And remember this thing, developing a good portfolio will take months. Any institution or a counselor who says this, that after our course, you're going to get this and all those, fake, false. It takes efforts. It takes hard work. It takes a lot of time to build this. And once you have established this, you're job ready. I don't even have to arrange your interviews. People will reach out to you by themselves. This is how credible things are in the market for a good portfolio developed person. Was this clear? Without it, there are no shortcuts through which you can get a job. Remember this thing very clearly. There are no shortcuts. Any person suggesting you that you have a job after a month-long course, it is a false promise. Get this straight. You will never hire a person without a good portfolio for your own brand. So a big company will definitely not hire you. Okay. Second important thing is, people, those who are planning to go ahead and get a business. Business means freelancing and everything. Now, while you're taking up or while you're planning to take up our course, are you evaluating us with others? Are you doing all the R&D at your end? Are you researching that, okay, this institute is best or this institute is best? I should go here and I should go there. You're doing this, right? You call yourself you're a smart buyer, right? I agree. Like you are a smart buyer, every other person in the digital space is a smart buyer today. People check reviews, people check what they have done, their portfolio, everything they check before giving their hard-earned money to you. So people who are here to get a business or to start a business or to become a freelancer, do you think your client, let's say I am a person who wishes to outsource IMskills content writing work to a freelance writer. Do you think I will ask this freelancer writer to show me his portfolio or her portfolio? Do you think I'll ask this person, show me his or her portfolio? Answer seems fair, yes to all, correct? Yes, Vaibhav deserves to get to understand whether Sunil can write, Afreen can write, Shruti can write, Saloni can write, Himanshi can write or not. Once I will get that comfort, as you are getting that comfort through an orientation, if you like it, you will move ahead from here. If you will not like it, you will not move ahead. So like you, I will decide whether the comfortable portfolio is what Abhisheka has shown. If yes, I'll give outsource work to Abhisheka, else I will not. Simple. In my case and your case, you have actually not picked one line. I have found you through internet. Means I captured my lead through internet, right? I've done my own, whatever the term is, I've done that. How will you get me? How will you get IMskills founder? How will you reach out to me? What are your sources to capture leads? How will you get me that, okay, Abhisheka, I would like to outsource you my work? You would also need leads, correct? Which website? And how do you know through a website that I am interested to outsource my work? How are you planning to go ahead and get clients? Simple question. How all of you are planning to go ahead and get a client? Competition. And how competition stands for, I am not getting that. Share portfolio, where? Freelancing websites, display work, where? Do you think there are any kind of exhibitions people are actually launching? That today in the exhibition, Shruti will come, show you the writing work. Sunil will come, show you magic of his words. Some kind of exhibition happens. Suman says through internet. How? Fiverr, Freelancer, these sites. Stating with written that I have outdone your source. You're all confused, audience. And this is the problem with India. The people have limited information with them. Okay. Pay attention now. I have done marketing. That's why I was able to tap Shruti, Afreen, Rupal, right? You want to become a CEO of your brand, whether you're a one-man army or you're a 10 people battalion. Understand and pay attention to this. A CEO needs to understand a complete marketing things. Without marketing, will you be able to pick up the audience? Those who are Googling freelance content writers every month? Answer is no. Let's say you have done good marketing, but you are extremely poor with sales. Do you think you'll be able to go ahead and convert the high qualified leads that you have with you into a customer? Answer is no, you cannot. So you need to learn this. You need to learn this. Even if you have done the sales part, but you're poor at delivery, you have not delivered the right product to the people. Do you think you're going to receive good reviews from anybody? Delivery, you should know. You have got good clients, you've got good money, but you don't know taxation. You don't know the legal formalities. You don't know anything. Do you think you'll be able to scale up your agency work? Answer is no. Am I right or wrong? You need to learn everything about not just writing, content marketing as well. If you would like to establish yourself as a high paying writer in the industry. So in your case, you need to work 2x harder than the job people, because job people, they're very easy to get a job. Build a portfolio, complete your work in 4 months, you're done. Business people, freelancers, no freelancing site can help you to get a client. Try this before enrolling yourself in any program. It is definitely difficult to get one client from free Fiverr and Odex site. Why? Because let's say one person is posting a job. There are 10,000 plus established writers with 5-star rating already available there. Already. And they're writing since years. Their trust score is even on the higher side. And people have exclusive teams for bidding purposes. They bid, and Indian people, they deliver the product for US audience. There is a proper structure of everything. It's not easy for you guys to go ahead and tap them. You have to go ahead and pick up like this, the way I've just now suggested. Learn marketing, sales, and everything. And now I'm going to put some light there, but just remember, freelancers and business people, please don't expect the next 4 months, wherever you learn, us or anywhere else, that you are going to get exposure easily. It takes a lot of efforts to learn some new skills, okay? And you need to work 2 times harder than the people who are here to get a job. Please remember this part. Am I clear? And I will show you some magic, that what I have done, how much have contributed and where people are working and how many of them have started their businesses. Are they running agencies or not? I'll show you everything. Was this clear, everybody? Quick yes, no, maybe. So now I would like to introduce you what we do and how we do. So iamskills run a program. What program? A program named as Content Writing Master Course. 1 month course, 3 months in-house internship. This is again a course only. In 1 month, we consider that all the students are fresher. They will first learn in 16 hours through every Sunday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. through live online classroom courses, how to write. So there are weekly assignments that you receive so that you can establish yourself as a writer to write various types of content forms. Now, how to write format will be completed in 1 month, and you will learn 30 types of content writing skills, how to draft them. We will assign you some assignments and weekly feedback before the next Sunday will be given to you so that you're all comfortable with it. Then I'll take one test with iamskills. If you clear that, you will move here in the internship. So here we have two categories of people. One, those who are into jobs, others, those who are into businesses. Job people. Let's talk about the job part. Those who are here to get a job, their focus will be portfolio development. And here again, you will have classes every Sunday from 11 a.m. till 12 p.m. 1 hour each, 14 sessions, 14 classes are there. That gives 14 hours more learning. So you have total 30 hours of live training. Job people, you will build your portfolio throughout this particular period. I will be your instructor. I'll come every Sunday. We'll give you instructions for everything that you launch your blog, you launch your Times of India article, you launch or you publish your book. All of these things will happen as promised by us. Business people, you will have your classes around all the portfolio classes, plus you will learn marketing, sales, and every other required details so that you can start launching yourself in the market. In 4 months duration, it is a promise made to everybody with one condition. Condition is very simple. Those who will follow all the advices given by the faculty and you have completed all your hands-on work during the training period, students who are here to get a job will have their first job in hand. It is guaranteed. If not, 1.5x money will be returned. It is a recorded line every week, Thursday. Every week, Thursday. I have been saying these words, okay, since last many years. Every week, Thursday. And I upload them here. So far, no complaints. And I'm going to show you that, okay? Second important thing is, those who are here to get or start with a business, you will have your first client that you have captured through internet with your own marketing skills with you. And then you have to repeat the practice. Everybody, those who are here to become a freelancer will have their first client, payable client. Maybe this guy is paying you only 50 paisa per word, maybe 1 rupee per word, but this guy will be there with you. If that doesn't happen, 1.5x money return. Only condition is you have to follow all the advices given by 3 of us. We are 3 teachers teaching you one course. Okay, as is this clear? Now I want, do not trust any word given by me. Again, I'm here what to do. Sales. Go to LinkedIn, this platform. Write iamskills in the search box. Go to people. These are all the students who have done various courses offered by iamskills, not just one. Okay. And it's not one. You can go from here. There are around 500 plus pages people have updated their profiles with. Okay. Just go ahead, add anybody as per your choice. Ask where are you working today after learning content writing course from iamskills. What about their customer service? Do they take care of students properly or not? You will have the answer with you. Am I clear? This is the only platform through which you can interact with the students live. Was this clear, guys? Quick acknowledgement. Second important thing, and for this, I'm going to pause my recording about student, but we can do it in person. Okay. Hope this drives the trust. Now coming back to the main discussion, why IIM Skills. First and foremost, as you guys have seen, our training program comes with guarantee based on your career, based on your goals. Whatever you need will be fulfilled within the training. Second important thing is you get mentored by the faculties directly. In most of the places, you have external people taking care of the training programs. Let's say I'm running an institution, I've hired somebody, and this guy is teaching for the extra money over part-time thing, let's say over the weekend or weekdays, correct? I'm the CEO of the company, I'm teaching this. This is only what I know, and I'm going to teach you guys this subject myself. There are dedicated WhatsApp groups, whatever is happening, I have been monitoring each and everything. So we are there. Lifetime support structure is something that is very important for a new writer. And you have an open platform to say good and bad about us there on WhatsApp. Important thing is, this is the vast program that nobody in the industry is actually teaching. In 4 months, at this pricing, this course that comes to you, it's very, very affordable. At the same time, this course makes you a pro writer within the training period, provided you're practicing it regularly. These are some extra perks that we have mentioned. That's going to happen like this. You have LMS access for a lifetime and live classes access for a lifetime. Here you will have all sessions recording, task, tools, premium tools, as we have mentioned, for worth 35,000, everything here in this learning management system. Okay. And rest, these are the structures that I have mentioned. So I'm done with my orientation. To guide you guys about the next batches, Sunday, 5th of March, we have one batch starting. However, only one seat. That's it. Only one seat. Next batch is April. Just a second. 5th April is the next batch. 30 seats are available. Okay. So as per your choice, you guys can book a ticket. Program fees is 14,900 plus applicable taxes. Only to a person who's planning to go ahead and take up the seat are requested to please, is requested to please book before this session ends, because I will only be taking one person in the batch. Those who are booking up the 5th April seat are requested to put in the notes that I'm for April batch, so that accordingly we can take your enrollments. So I'm done with the same. You guys can now start asking your questions. I would love to answer the same. And do leave me a feedback about how was your experience. How many seats available for the upcoming 5th March batch? 1, April 30. Can we also learn creative writing by your course? We cover creative writing from the point of view of writing a fiction-based book. That's it. We don't cover poem writing and all that. And we do cover script writing. Could you share a recording of this session? Yeah, we will. Current batch, only one seat. I will only be taking one student. Difference between content writing, technical writing. So let's say you're writing about a car. This is an example. Okay, Naveen? That Maruti Brezza, this car comes at this pricing, this is a description of this car, right? So it's a part of content writing. Now, the moment I'm using a technical documentation, the gearbox is actually created with this material, and the diagram the structure is built through this. When I'm mentioning a technical documentation, that's all part of technical work. How can I talk to you personally? Because I have some questions. I'll ask Shiva to share your number. I'll give you a call myself. Good, got an idea of the program. Fee structure is 14,900 plus 18% GST. I'm working already. Is there is any evening batch or weekend batch? Rupal, it's only on Sundays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Program is structured very in a good way that you'll have only a commitment of 1 hour a day that's needed for this course, and weekend 3 hours. Sorry, 4 hours actually. What kind of exam is there after the course completion? MCQs, internal with iron skills. As I'm a business analyst in organization, how this course can help me? What do you wish to become? That is more important for me to know, Rishi, before helping you to answer this, right? So you need to share your overall goals. Let my colleague call, or you can put those goals here. I can then relate. I'm in for 5th March. How much is it again? Chidi, it will cost you Indian rupees 17,582. But as I said, only one student is what I'll take. English is mandatory for the program. If you score yourself out of 10, 7, you can enroll. Any prerequisite to be a good content writer, except for the course and the portfolio, nothing else. I personally feel content writing is for people who are passionate about writing. After one stage, it becomes very monotonous. Okay. So if you are one of those who like spending time in terms of drafting a piece of information, or let's say converting their ideas into words, you can be a good writer. Is there is to increase my writing skills, then obviously it is a right program. Is there is any certification for this course? There are 3 certifications as mentioned here. TOLES, Test of Legal English. HubSpot, that's from US, and IM Skills, 3. This is Government of India. This is with US, this is with UK. This one is, by the way, a paid certification. This will cost you 150 euros. Is there is any certification? I answered this. In dollars, around $246, Chidi. I saw in course structure, there we have 2, but domain or something for website writing or own blog or something. I saw in course structure, there we have to buy domain. Am I right? Buy, I get that. Okay. Yeah, you've written this. It's an optional thing. It's not mandatory. Okay. It's optional. If you want to be a freelancer, I strongly suggest people to launch their website, business website, or a blog that we teach, by the way, in the course. Chidi, payment link for $246 will be either you can go here, enroll now. Okay. Fill out the form and you can make the payment immediately. Can I explain the test thing again? There will be MCQ based question answers. You have to just select and answer them. On what basis will you select that one student? Which student? And for which profile? Okay, you said something 7 to 10. I said if you rate yourself out of 10, 7 in terms of English speaking and writing skills, you can be a right fit for content writing. March batch. The one who will make the payment first will be enrolled in March batch. Rest will be moved to the next batch. Very simple. I'm confused between choosing content writing course or technical writing course. If your academic background is BTech, go for technical, otherwise don't go for it. I haven't studied in an English medium school, but I have done my bachelor's in India, as the medium of instruction was English. So I will be able to do the right position to practice content writing. I'm not that competent in English, but scored 19 TOEFL. Okay, this is a huge thing. You are good to go. No problem. April batch, I am in. Dr. Nandita, anytime, ma'am. You're most welcome to enroll. Shruti, the name IM Skills is Institute of Internet Marketing Skills. For example, there is IM Jobs, right? Okay, so are you done asking all your questions? If yes, then it's time to say goodbye. Thank you everybody for participating in the class. It was pleasure interacting with everyone. Looking forward to see you all in the upcoming sessions. Kindly feel free to interact further with my colleague Shiva. He'll help you guys to enroll in the program. So if you have any questions, let Shiva. Okay. Let Shiva contact or you contact him. Thank you once again. Thank you so much for participating, guys. I'm ending the class. Thank you.